Hey guys, it's me Adit from Adit's Guitar Lessons. आज मैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा excited हूँ क्योंकि हम देखने वाले हैं इस particular guitar को, which is probably one of the best guitars that I've ever played in my life. This one happens to be the Lava Me 4 Spruce guitar. But before we get into the review, मैं आपको quickly बताना चाहूँगा कि अगर आप मुझसे गिटार सीखना चाहते हैं या म्यूजिक थ्योरी एंड कॉम्पोजिशन, then definitely check out my courses. मेरी अकेडमी है जिसका नाम है म्यूजिक एज अकेडमी, उसका लिंक आपको नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा. So Lava ब्रांड के बारे में I'm very sure आपने सुना तो होगा ही. It's a revolutionary company that comes up with really innovative products that have created a storm in the guitar market. कुछ एक साल पहले मैंने इनके Me 3 गिटार, which is a carbon fiber guitar, उसका मैंने रिव्यू किया था. एंड अगर आपने वो वीडियो नहीं देखा तो ज़रूर देख लीजिएगा. And I'm very sure कि आपने मेरे बहुत सारे videos भी देखेंगे because I've actually recorded a lot of content using that guitar on my channel. So Lava Me 3 को I had given a 10 on 10 primarily because I loved the playability, I loved its sound, and of course the effects that came with it. लेकिन ये वाला गिटार जो है, I would say it's even better. It's even better than Lava Me 3. Why? Because this is your conventional guitar. It's a Spruce guitar. It's called the Lava Me 4 Spruce, and it has all the effects of the Me 3. So let me just run you through all of the reasons why I find this guitar to be the best guitar that I've ever played. So सबसे पहले तो कंस्ट्रक्शन की बात करते हैं. तो जैसा मैंने बोला था, ये वाला वर्जन जो है, this one is Lava Me 4 Spruce. तो इसकी जो साउंड प्लेट है, टॉप की प्लेट है, that is made with Spruce, and इसकी back and sides are made with HPL, which is a high pressure laminate. Now one thing which I really loved about the Lava Me 3 guitar is the fact इसकी जो body थी, because it's made of carbon fiber, so it was contoured around the edges, right? So that's something which you can actually do with carbon fiber, and it's really hard to do that with actual wood. लेकिन Lava Me 4 Spruce में, at least on the front side of it, you get a similar contoured feel, which I think is incredible, and it's very, very comfortable to hold and play. इस गिटार का size is 36 inches, so it's extremely light and comfortable to play as well as travel with. Now wood guitars जो होते हैं, इसमें obviously the quality of wood is extremely important. And I think with the Lava Me 4 Spruce, Lava has actually hit the ball out of the park. क्योंकि इसमें जो Spruce use किया गया है, उसका grain density as well as जो patterns हैं, those have been selected with an extreme amount of attention to detail. And as a result of that, आपको जो sound आने वाली है, that's going to be extremely responsive. तो अभी मैंने गिटार को कुछ भी plug in नहीं किया, अभी सिर्फ मेरे mic के through आप सुन रहे हैं. So let me just play a chord. Just have a listen, right? So the lows are extremely punchy, and हमारे जो mids and जो highs हैं, these are very, very pronounced. And check out that sustain, man. It's got a beautiful sustain. Even without the effects turned on, I would say that this guitar sounds absolutely stunning. And मेरे लिए that is always going to be priority number one. कि without the bells and whistles, आपका गिटार जो है किस तरह से sound करता है. And definitely Lava Me 4 Spruce sounds incredible. But that's not all. हमारे Lava Me 4 Spruce में there is a truss rod too. तो इसके साथ आप अपने गिटार का जो एक्शन है उसको एडजस्ट भी कर सकते हैं. But of course the software is what makes the Lava guitar one of the best guitars in the market today. And that's exactly what they've done with the Lava Me 4 Spruce as well. कि ये standalone तो बहुत ही amazing गिटार है ही, but it's got all the effects that actually came with the Lava Me 3. So what I'll do is मैं आपको quickly अब demonstrate करता हूँ. इसमें सारे की सारी जो new चीज़ें आई हैं. And yeah, you let me know उसके बाद कि आपको ये गिटार कैसा लगा. So it's time to get the full High Lava 2.0 experience. Similar to Me 3, हमारे Me 4 Spruce में भी there is a 3.5-inch touchscreen which is extremely responsive. And I've just turned it on. And जैसे ही हम on करते हैं तो हमारे interface में I see a tuner, I see a metronome, I see the effects and lots of other cool stuff. So let me just quickly give you a run through of all of these. So हमारा tuner metronome is fairly self-explanatory. तो हमारे effects में click करता हूँ. So it's got all the effects जो हमारे Me 3 में थे, plus it's got a few more as well. So effects में we have reverb, there is delay, there is chorus, there's tremolo, there's phaser, flanger, stutter, wah, slow gear, lots of really cool stuff. And in सब को आपको क्या करना है? You just need to click and select the effect and it'll get activated. Okay, so let me just give you a quick demonstration. तो मेरे जो effects में let's just go to reverb and I'll just select any one effect randomly. तो I'll pick Stutter Star. So this is what my guitar sounds like now. You can hear the reverb, right? Let's not forget कि अभी I'm not really connected to any amplifier. अभी आपको जो sound आ रही है वो directly मेरे गिटार से आ रही है. And हाँ, one more thing. ये सारे के सारे जो effects हैं इनको आप edit भी कर सकते हैं, depending on your taste. So let me just play something for you using the Stutter Star reverb. So अभी I won't really be spending too much time showing you all the effects क्योंकि मैंने of course वो मेरे मी 3 के वीडियो में कवर किया था. या अगर आप चाहते हैं मैं आपको वो भी दिखाऊं तो let me know and I'll make a separate video on that. But I would rather use this video to show you all the new things that have been added in the High Lava 2.0 update. तो मैं स्वाइप अप करके इस विंडो से मैं बाहर चला गया हूँ एंड अब मेरे को दिख रहा है इफेक्ट्स के साथ आई सी दिस थिंग कॉल्ड प्रैक्टिस. Now this is something which is very cool. So practice basically a module है which has 6 basics in it. So let's have a look at them. तो मैंने practice में क्लिक किया and what I see is chord transition, there's strumming, there's arpeggio training, there's scale training, there's air training as well as single notes. तो आप depending on आप कौन सी particular exercise करना चाहते हैं you can actually select one of these and make your practices a lot more focused and goal oriented. And the beauty of this is कि जब आप practice कर रहे होंगे तो आपको जो screen है इसमें real time feedback भी मिलेगा and you will also get a detailed report at the end of the practice session. How cool is that? But that's not all. इन सारे के सारे practice sessions के बाद आपको awards भी मिलेंगे just to ensure that you stay motivated. So let's just have a look at some practice session. तो we can actually go to chord transitions. तो chord transition में जब आप click करेंगे तो आपको you can actually decide कि आप कौन सी particular chords के बीच में transition करना पसंद करेंगे, right? So if you want to work on some chord shifts, so you can do that. तो मैं इसमें ऐसी practice करने के लिए मैं D minor and G पे कर रहा था. But if you want, you can actually add more chords. तो मैं इसमें ये plus sign है इसमें press करूँगा. तो I see all of these chords. ऊपर मेरे को roots दिख रहे हैं, keys दिख रही हैं. So let's say मैं D minor, G के बाद I want to work on let's say an A minor. So I select A minor and I press confirm. तो मेरी ये तीनों chords जो हैं ये मेरे मॉड्यूल में आ गई हैं. Now all I need to do is press the start button. Sorry, click on start and then I play to start. And now I have to actually play the chord. So मैंने D minor play करी. It says it's perfect. Then I need to play a G. It says it's perfect again. Now next मेरे को A minor play करनी है. Let's play a B minor instead. No response. Let's play a C minor. No response again. Let's play an A minor. Right? So what you see is real-time feedback and I think that is just incredible, right? So now remember what we're discussing right now is a guitar which has such a powerful system built into it. Okay, so let's move on. Practice के right में हमारा जो module है that is learn. So learn में basically क्या है? Learn is essentially a collection of licks, chord progressions, techniques and lots of other cool stuff जिसके साथ again आप अपनी skill building कर सकते हैं. So मैंने learn पे click किया and I see these options skills, collections, levels, saved as well as download. So basically इसमें क्या है? इसमें जो भी आपके riffs हैं, जो भी licks हैं, जो भी techniques हैं, chord progressions हैं, इनको आप skills के हिसाब से या levels के हिसाब से select कर सकते हैं. So let's just do a little sample of that as well. So I click on skills and skills में there is solo, there's comping, there's technique, there's licks and riffs, there's chords, there's chord progressions, there's scales and arpeggios. My goodness, this is really intensive, but I'm so excited. तो हम ऐसा करते हैं, इसका पहला वाला जो है, so let's just give it a try. So this is the ambient solo with the black hole effect. तो मैंने भी अपने effects मैंने on नहीं करे, but it's saying कि अगर आप चाहें तो आप black hole effect के साथ कर सकते हैं. Let's just do it without the effect. So I click on play, and it'll actually show me the tab, and I can actually play with that. So मैंने play को click किया. Okay. पहले आप सिर्फ सुनो, right? Just listen to the sound. Whatever you hear is again coming from the guitar. There is no effects that I've done. There's no processing. And I see the tabs on the screen as well. This sounds amazing, man. Alright, so ये पूरी complete हुई and then it starts playing again. So it just keeps playing on loop. What happens is आपने एक बार सुना, now you don't want to have too many pauses in between, right? So it'll keep playing that particular lick in a loop and आपको tab भी दिखता रहेगा and आपको progress भी दिखेगी tab में exactly कहाँ पे हम हैं. So you can just keep playing that again and again without any kind of disturbance till you master the lick. So let's do that. Let's try to master this lick. मैं शुरुआत में जाता हूँ. Okay, so all right. Oops. That sounds so good, man. The riff of course sounds good, but you know, the fact that you can actually learn it without using any external device, आप सिर्फ अपने गिटार को देख के, you're getting some beautiful sounds, you're learning some incredible stuff, and you're getting feedback at the same time. I think this is just mind-blowing stuff, man. So hats off to the company to really think the next level. मैंने अपने पिछले वीडियो में कहा भी था कि Lava Me 3 is a guitar of the future. I didn't believe that कुछ भी गिटार उसको टॉप कर सकता है, but you know, these guys have actually done it, man. This is better than the best. But you know, we're not really done. Let's move on. तो मैं इसको exit करता हूँ, and I'm getting an award as well. So it's an achievement pick बना हुआ है, and you know, that's pretty cool stuff. Okay, so I'm feeling good about that. Okay, let's move on. So हमारा जो next module है, that is this thing called Create. So let me click on that. तो मैंने Create में click करा तो मेरे को दिख रहा है loops, improvs, joint duets and other things. So मैं loops में जाता हूँ. So loops में, as the name suggests, you can actually create a loop. You can practice with it. तो इधर मेरे को बहुत सारे rhythm styles दिख रहे हैं, right? So I can see pop, I can see ballad, EDM and all. So इन्होंने बहुत सारे samples दिए हुए हैं. So you know, you can actually use one of these. So let me click on this thing, Sound of Silence, which is a ballad. Okay, it's a 4/4 rhythm पे. It's at 106 BPM. तो मैंने use पे click करा, and now I can actually select कि मेरे को कितना BPM पे चाहिए. So you know, let's randomly bring it down. So now on 96. तो मैंने start किया. Now मेरा Sound of Silence का जो pattern था, जो मेरा rhythm था, वो at 96 BPM पे loop पे होएगा, 8 bars. So I click on record. Let's play some simple chord progression. स्टार्ट हो गई है. Now the cool thing is, मैं चाहूँ तो मैं इस पे dub करके, you know, I can actually add another loop on that. So let's do that. Let's record the bass on this. तो मैं वापस record के बटन को play करता हूँ. Play a random bass line. Right? The best thing about having a looper on board is the fact that you're not really dependent on more musicians. आप अपनी खुद की loops record करिए, improvise and have a lot of fun. So let's do that. Alright, so that's the looper function. लेकिन we're not done with the create function as yet. अगर मैं इसमें back करता हूँ तो loops के साथ साथ there is improvs as well. तो अगर मैं improvs में click करता हूँ तो you'll see a lot of full-fledged backing tracks, right? And इसमें different keys दी हुई हैं, different genres दिए हुए हैं. So you know, let's just go to blues. So blues में ही मेरे को different keys में backing tracks दिख रहे हैं. So there's jump blues in B flat, thrill no more in B minor, slow blues in A. Let's just click one of these. I go to slow blues in A. So I'm guessing it's an A major. Okay, A dominant 7 पे है. I click on use and I click on play. Oh, it started. Okay. Right, so backing track के साथ you can actually work on your improvisation. And इसमें मुझे chords भी दिख रही हैं. So now it's an A7 and next chord जो है मुझे वो भी दिख रही है. Right, so you can just keep looking at the screen and play the right scale accordingly. E7. Okay, the next bar is going to be a D7. That's a D7 followed by an A7. Yeah, so let's stop that now. So आपने देखा कि you know, this create module takes care of everything. आप अपनी खुद की loops बना सकते हैं, आप बैकिंग ट्रैक्स के साथ इम्प्रोवाइज कर सकते हैं. दिस जॉइंट डुएट्स एज वेल. तो आप अपने अपने सॉन्ग्स बना के यू कैन एक्चुअली अपलोड देम इन द सिस्टम एंड देन यू कैन एक्चुअली डू अ ड्यूएट विद somebody else, which is incredible stuff. But that's not the only innovation that Lava has done with this particular launch. Of course, these guitars sound amazing, they look incredible, and these are actually stage ready. But अगर मान लीजिए आपने performances करनी है, तो it might be a little hard for you to play and change effects while playing. तो उसको tackle करने के लिए they've come up with these two really new and really cool things. These happen to be the wireless pedals. तो हमारा ये वाला pedal जो है, this one is the effects pedal, and as the name suggests, इसके साथ आप 3 effects इसमें आप अपने गिटार में ही टेम्पलेट्स के थ्रू 3 effects सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं. वो ऑटोमेटिकली इसके साथ सिंक हो जाएंगे, एंड इन बटन्स के साथ यू कैन एक्चुअली स्विच बिटवीन द effects. एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर pedal इट्स कॉल्ड द लाइव ड्रम्स pedal. तो लाइव ड्रम्स pedal में क्या होता है कि आप अगेन डिफरेंट ड्रम बीट्स हैं, उसको आप ये ABC करके इसमें दिया हुआ है, तो यू कैन एक्चुअली सेलेक्ट कि आपको कौन सी ड्रम बीट चाहिए. सो हाउ आई थिंक आई विल बी यूजिंग दिस इज, अगर मान लीजिए मैं इंट्रो में हूँ तो आई विल बी प्रेसिंग दिस इज माई इंट्रो की ड्रम बीट या मेरे वर्स की ड्रम बीट. दिस इज फॉर माई प्री कोरस एंड दिस इज फॉर माई कोरस, एंड आई कैन एक्चुअली कीप स्विचिंग बिटवीन देम, राइट. सो मैं आपको इसका भी डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करके दिखाता हूँ. बट अनदर रियली कूल थिंग अबाउट दिस इज कि इन दोनों को अगर आप एक साथ प्ले करना चाहते हैं, ऑल यू नीड टू डू इज इनको एक साथ लेके आइए एंड दीज विल जस्ट स्टिक मैग्नेटिकली. अमेजिंग स्टफ. तो मैं इन दोनों पैडल्स को ऑन करता हूं, तो हमारे ये साइड्स में इनके बटन्स हैं, तो मैंने इनको लॉन्ग प्रेस किया एंड इमीडिएटली जो लाइट्स हैं इसमें फ्लैश करने लग जाएंगी. आई डोंट नो इफ यू कैन एक्चुअली सी दोज लाइट्स और नॉट, बट मैं आपको बाद में सेपरेट रोल में दिखा दूंगा. नाउ व्हाट आई नीड टू डू इज आई गो बैक ऑन माई स्क्रीन एंड इस पर मैंने लाइव ड्रम्स है उस पर क्लिक किया, तो आई क्लिक ऑन लाइव ड्रम्स एंड इल जस्ट से न्यू पेडल्स फाउंड. ऑटोमेटिकली वो डिटेक्ट कर लेता है कि पेडल्स हैं जो ऑन हैं, तो within a few seconds it's now saying connected. So अब मेरे दोनों जो pedals हैं, मेरा effects pedal as well as my drums pedal, वो दोनों मेरे connect हो चुके हैं, एंड जो मेरी लाइट फ्लैश कर रही थी वो भी एक solid line हो गई है, I mean solid light हो गई है. Now if I click on okay, so it says step on A, B और C to start. तो A, B और C मेरा मैं ऊपर ही रखता हूँ चलो ऐसे. So जैसे मैंने बताया था A, B and C are my drums and ये वाले जो है ये मेरे effects के हैं. So okay, let's press one of let's press A. Right, so ये अभी A पे मेरा एक ड्रम ग्रूव है. Of course I can actually select these. तो अगर मैं इसकी स्क्रीन पे जाऊंगा तो I can there's a drop down and drop down के थ्रू मैं डिसाइड कर सकता हूँ कि मेरे को कौन सा स्टाइल पे चाहिए. So अभी let's just stick to this only. तो ये एक ड्रम बीट है. If I press B, right, so आपने देखा पहले बीच में रोल आया and then that's the next drum groove. अब मैं चाहूँ तो C पे जा सकता हूँ. So let me just press this now. Right, so it just gives you a little bit of a roll, and उसके बाद जो आपकी next groove होती है वो start हो जाती है. So now again जैसे मैंने बोला था, I'm just assuming कि ये मेरा intro है, ये आप मेरा verse है या pre-chorus है, and this is my chorus. So sorry, इसको मैं stop कर देता हूँ. And ये वाला जो है इसके साथ मैं अपने जो effects हैं उसको कर सकता हूँ. So if I let's say press on this one, तो मेरे को अब दिख जाएगा कि मैंने टेम्पलेट में अपनी स्क्रीन में टेम्पलेट में मैंने कौन सा effects सेट किए हुए हैं. So right now there are some random effects, so it doesn't really matter. But अगर मैं इसको प्ले करूँ, right, so that's one effect. अगर मैं ये प्रेस करता हूँ तो मेरा next effect ऑटोमेटिकली ऑन हो गया है. Okay, so this is a different effect. पर आपने देखा ना कि मेरा जो reverb था वो बंद हो गया है. So with this effect I'm not really getting any reverb. Yeah, so अब मैं third effect करता हूँ and automatically मेरा third effect start हो गया. There's a little bit of reverb in this particular case, right? So A में मेरा max reverb था, right? So let's just stick to this one and मैं आपको इसकी जरा demonstration करके दिखाता हूँ how I will be using my effects pedals. ठीक है, so let's start with groove A. So I click on A. ठीक है, so I can play any riff on that. So I'm assuming कि ये मेरा एक तरह से it's like my verse. Pre-chorus. Chorus. So that might have been a little sloppy at times, but that's because मैंने इतनी ज़्यादा practice अभी करी नहीं है. But you get what I was doing, right? So I can actually change my effects using the effects pedal, and I can actually change the drum grooves as well using the live drums pedal, which is just amazing. And that just goes to show कि ये वाला guitar जो है, this is totally stage ready. It's an amazing guitar, has lots of cool things, and I'm in love, man. When I said shuru mein ki this is probably one of the best guitars I've ever played, or rather the best guitar that I've ever played, that was actually true, right? I am in absolute love and awe with the technology and this particular model, man. It's incredible. By the way, so pedals hain, these don't come with the guitar, so you'll have to purchase them separately. And इनको आपको कनेक्ट करने के लिए कोई वायर्स वगैरह केबल्स की ज़रूरत नहीं है. अगेन ब्लूटूथ से आपने देखा मेरा गिटार से कनेक्ट हुआ है. एंड इनको पावर करने के लिए भी इसमें एक इनबिल्ट बैटरी होती है, एंड यू कैन एक्चुअली चार्ज दैट विद अ USB-C पॉइंट, USB-C केबल, एंड 2 hours के चार्ज के साथ you get about 90 hours of play time, which is incredible again. Okay, so that was my review of the Lava Mi 4 Spruce guitar. I've said this almost a million times now, and I'll say it one more time. I'm in absolute love with this guitar. ये standalone ही बहुत ही सही गिटार है, लेकिन of course with the effects, so it just blows everything else out of the park. And it's like a home run by the Lava guys. Great job, man. And I feel so fortunate कि I'm getting to play this amazing guitar with all the cool tools that have been launched with it. So yeah, good times. Right, so that was my review of the Lava Mi 4 guitar. Definitely मेरे को बताइए कि comments में कि आपको कैसा लगा. Which were the features that you thought really resonate well with you. And अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो प्लीज़ गिव इट अ लाइक एंड शेयर इट विद योर फ्रेंड्स. अगर आप इस गिटार को परचेज़ करना चाहते हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स इसके जो परचेज़ लिंक्स होंगे, मैं इनकी वेबसाइट का लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दूंगा. सो चेक इट आउट एंड गेट योरसेल्फ अ Lava Mi 4 guys. It's an amazing guitar. Right, so this is Adit signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.